And here's my now streaming. Pow. Alright. Go to GitHub. Go to this one here. The release. Okay, so I do have this going on. And I need my Trello. Alright. Doke. Alright, so. Hey, everybody, nice to see you. That sound means somebody retweeted me? Seems likely. Someone with a difference of opinion than me. And that's all well and good. Alright, let's pull up Moneyface. See what we're up to. I think one of the things that I was wanting to get at with one of the mysteries that we left ourselves at was GameJolt related. So let's head over to GameJolt. Yeah, I should really mark this stuff going on here as my goodness. Oh, that T's up. I have no idea where he or she lives, or what, even what pronoun T likes. But my games. But TDD's awake and tweeting at me, and that's all right. I've got other games. I want. See, here's the problem. Where are all of my games? Maze Explorer, Slalom, Maze Quest, Get to the End of the Hall. How about the ones that status work in progress? How about the ones that I can't see? Oh my goodness, I want all of my games. Alright. I know I can get to it somehow. GameJolt, my API settings. Alright. Alright. And I know I generated a new key, but more importantly, scores. So let's spend some time learning a little bit more about scoreboards. Alright. Main, descending. That's right. So scores with higher values are ranked better, higher. Right. So view the scores. The options. This is a weird thing to me. All right. Oh, but I think I have. I think I might have the. I think I know. So my scores are listed this way, but when I pull my high scores in, well, let's take a look just to be sure. And also I probably change this, because every single time I do one of these, I change the key. This way, y'all can't come in and hacksaw it. Not saying that any of you would, but also not putting it past anybody. And so that's so there. I trust you, but don't. I trust you as well as anybody. Alright. But now, time to get over and put my token in, because I also changed my game token for a similar reason. And it's randomly generated. But alright, so I can do that. And then we're going to run it. A sip of my coffees. Alright. We're going to go to the high scores. And we got the high scores. And the high scores, the first one says 21, and the second one says 24. Now, oh, but you know what? That's not how that comes in, is it? Alright. Well, there's an easy way to do this. Alright. So, I wind up with them in reverse order. 30 times high scores list dot count length, whatever it is. So my starting state is going to be that. Alright, well, that's further. Okay. Parenthesis pot, right? Okay. So now, I know it comes in reverse order. Well, it comes in the correct order, and then my processor function reverses the order. And rather than fixing that, I'm just going to draw it from the bottom to the top, and that doesn't bother me in the slightest. So, alright, I got these high scores. My escape is wrong. How about that's going to be my, I'm minus 45. Ah. You know, I don't even like coffee. It's a thing. Alright. Go over to high scores. We can see our escape. I'm gonna... Oh, that is loud. Don't much care for that at all. There, that's so much better. Those VFXer sounds can be quite annoying. Let's get it. We're just gonna play legit. We're just gonna go for the dollar signs because I want to see myself on the high scoreboard. I want to see it happen. Because there's still a long way to go here. And also for today's stream, this is... Oh, it's going to have a very bad name about it. Just go and fix that as soon as this game's done. It's a very silly name. It's because I was doing the disk extended color basic stuff before. Come on, get it, and... Oh. Alright. The joy of its functional GameDev. GameDev with Zera episode 20. And I have no idea how long I'm going to be able to do this. Because well, because I got a 4-year-old upstairs and two 18-month-olds upstairs. And who knows what can happen. So, everything's saved, everything cool. All changes saved. Neat. Alright, well, so here... And how did I make it so I could get to... do I even have the ability? I don't know that I have the... Do I not have the ability to get from the game over screen to the update game over F2? I have absolutely no way. Well, that's a thing. Alright. Well, also I'm doing all that stuff wrong. I want a keys pressed and a buttons pressed. Get input state, game over state. Word state, get input state, KVU. F2. Okay, we're going to do an elif. Contains keys dot escape or b dot contains buttons dot back. Then title screen. I don't think title screen has anything. Right, so go with that today. And that way I can actually get back. Not that it's terribly important right now. And also, yeah, I gotta polish up some of that stuff. So I have to. Just gonna get him. Blink. Go, and I'm gonna get me some. Get me through a game. Yeah, I could have made the game less long. I could have done that. But I mean, my goodness, it's only a minute. What else are you doing? Blink. Alright, so now escape should take me back. Unless I'm not actually asking for escape. What does get input state do? Get input state, keys pressed. Get keyboard presses. Oh, it only takes space and F2. So, we'll put escape on there. Please clean me up. No kidding. The play state I've always found is like the worst one for getting dirty and getting filthy. Because that's the one you work on the most. The rest of them are, okay, here, show some data. So, but now, look at that. Look at all that stuff. Yes, sir. I have no way to refresh it. So perhaps there should be a refresh. Perhaps there's an F5 button that refreshes. And of course I have to make gamepad equivalent controls for all of these things. But so this is cool. This is doing all right now. Trophies. Close here. What kind of trophy do I have? I've got Ada Heart. All right, that one's a little silly and goofy. This is one of those things where I think we're gonna bronze, and we're gonna say score of 25. See, okay, there's a difference between getting a score of 25 and getting $25. So, acquired $25. So you acquired $25, even if it is not reflected in the final score. We will save you. And while we're at it, we'll add a silver trophy. It'll be acquire $50. You acquired $50 even if it is not even if it is not reflected in the final score. Okay. So that's good. And the gold trophy, we'll say acquired $100. You acquired even if it is not reflected in the final score. Okay, save that. And then finally the platinum trophy. Acquired $200. Acquired 200 even if it is not reflected in the final score. Okay, so now we got these. So let's get these numbers out. No, we're good. So, where do we have our trophies? GameDev API here. No, we don't need that. Where do I have, find it. Do I not have it anywhere? Guess not. So even when I eat a heart, board state. I really have no way of, so there's eat heart, eat dollar, okay. So I think in board, okay, so in board state we do have these counters. That's where the dollar is. This is the score, but the score is not. I need counters. So type counter type equals dollar heart snowflake. How do I put snowflake? Oh, freeze. So, I want my counters, which is a map, counter type to int. Okay. So, and of course we need counters to be map empty. Equal map empty. Okay, that'll shut you up. add freeze. Dollar counter. Just don't feel like the name collision today. Save game state. Normally, blah, blah, blah. I want to let get counter type board state equal or do a board state dot counters map dot try find counter type and so it's going to let value equal board counter 10 map try find it. So now it's an int option. Then match value with some x, and then anything else, a 0. Alright. So it's going to get the counter. Let set counter type board state. I need a counter value. Okay, it's going to be board state with counters equal board state dot counters map dot add counter so we add counter type counter value. Right. So, and then of course we'll let increment counter type board state equal, that'll be private. Increment counter with board state set counter type board state get counter type. Of course, +1. +1. Boom. And it should give me the board state. Okay. Good. So I can increment the counter. So eat dollar is some and da with heart and event pickup heart and increment counter heart counter dollar counter. And I gotta, where's the eat freeze? There's the eat freeze. Eat. Oh, freeze counter. So. But for now, we have got to. Alright. So when he dies and becomes... So updating the player state, and I can suddenly become the game over state. Time remaining, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this is where I add the score. New word state. Do that. Alright. Let acquire trophies. Word state. It's going to do some nothing. So the new word state. Acquire trophies. It's going to go through that. Going to acquire the trophies. And for now, we will just okay. Well, for the score one, if word state dot score greater than 25, then else. Say do nothing. Well, type inference has inferred something I have not implied. It does the best it can, though. So, if that's greater than 25, then game jolt pi dot add achieved. That's right, I will achieve trophies. I will achieve them. Yeah. So, we will achieve the trophies. All the trophies shall be achieved. And, well, let's go back over there. So it's 49005. 49005. Well, that's... Let's do magic numbers. Alright. It saddens me, but that's okay. 50, 100. We'll make a loop. We'll make a loop later. Well, not a loop. I'll do an iter in a little bit. Let's say it's greater than equal to. So that's what 49005. 49137, 138, 139, 49137, 138, 139. Okay, it does the job. I'm about doing the job. Let's get that job done. Alright, so do I have any of the trophies? Okay, so I'm going to view the game page. So I've got one of the trophies. And because it's my game, they don't let me gain any experience points because I should just gain lots and lots of experience points on Game Jolt, and the gamification thing doesn't work. But so, I have to get to 50, which means I'm going to need to... Alright. let's make it happen. It's the sound of my my gamepad coming on. It doesn't really matter if the counters are working correct. You know what? It does matter. My goodness. No, because I don't care. Get counter, dollar counter. Yeah, see that's... I care about this. Okay. We'll actually put a breakpoint there. We'll see what we can see. Go. Always randomly generating it so far away. Going to need a phrase to do this. Hopefully the timers work. Or not the timers, the counters. Come on now. Quest for 50 points. I have no idea. Gets very slow very quickly. Okay, there goes my time. Do that again? Okay, one more time. There, I think I can acquire more than 50 at this point. I have a whole nother minute or so. Well, a whole other minute and a half. Well, not quite anymore. Almost, a little more than a minute. Which we've shown in that time, you can get about 25 points. Just going at the normal speed. Oop. You know, this game is not that altogether interesting. Okay, we're going to let time run out. We're going to see if I get the silver trophy. I should also then get a high score. I should have the highest score. Well, hey, look at that. Then I should be able to go here, hit F5, and see, yay, but yay, I do have the silver trophy. Yay for me, 42 points. My scores, that's the table ID. So viewing the scores, well, I can remove them if I... So, alright. Well, now you can see when I recorded some of these other things. It was a couple days ago. But okay, cool. So we now have, I've got the nice, what else did I want to do with GameJolt? I wanted a high score screen. I wanted trophies. I've accomplished both of those. Do I want to list the trophies that I required? That I'm not entirely sure if I want to do that. And the big remaining thing is that currently, in order to, so right now, in order to do this, I have to pass a username and that to there. Because in monogame, there's not a text input UI library thing. It's all, hey, grab the state of the keyboard, grab the state of the button, and so some of the more nuanced user input things just not present. Things that are very easy. So, and also, well, the thing is, hey, here's the number to be higher than, this is, or greater than or equal to, this is what you should acquire. This should really, these should really be, well, actually you can go all these, so making tuples. So, anyway, I think that's a good accomplishment, at least for now. And I'm going to wrap it up for today. Thanks for joining me on my journey to get this game done. We have the rest of some of these days are going to wind up not being great days for doing stuff. So, but we've got 7 whole days. So you've got 8 days, and get that stuff. It's going to be functional. I don't know it's going to be as completely polished as I might like. But that's how it goes. When this isn't what you do full time, and this has to kind of take heed during the you have to do what you got to do. You got life. I got life to live. And while this is what I really like doing, there are other things that go on. Plus, I'm really very excited about a project upcoming, which does involve F#, but also involves a certain esoteric programming language that's usually abbreviated BF. And that's that's going to be interesting. So there's going to be interpreters, and there's going to be like little plotter things, and a bunch of little pieces. It's going to be, I'm quite excited about it. I don't even know what kind of game it's going to be, but that's not important. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.